working from home today during the shutdown orders per our city requirements, just doing a few days remotely. One of the benefits of being able to do engineering, you can work remotely if you have the software. So the task today, we've been asked to go into an existing project that was stopped by the building department due to permitting issues. They didn't submit the full set of mechanical plans. So I've gone through already at this point and as-builted the existing mechanical and plumbing conditions with some field notes and photographs. It's about a 4-hour process to get down to the project. We went through the space. We're also doing the electrical as-built design of the city. It's a large 3-unit condo in an affluent golf course community. So what we've done, we've gone through each level and documented the existing ductwork configuration, light blue return, and then navy blue supply. Pink is the exhaust duct. So we've got quite a few areas to cover in our design. These are based on photographs that we took when we were down at site. There's some video of one of the mechanical rooms. They're using multi-zone dampers on a high-efficiency furnace. Those are the gas storage water heaters for the building. These are the zone dampers to shut off each thermostat. And you know what you do, you get out there, you go through the photos, you get measurements, piping, duct. You want to get the layout. That's the mechanical room. This is a pretty typical task. We've got a nice fee for it. Backflow preventer. This is where the water comes into the building. Unit heaters. So they're renovating the space right now, adding fire sprinkler pipe, and then they were stopped by the building department because we got to get the drawings together. That's a return grill on the ground. So they're going in, adding floor supply grills, which we've documented here. Actually, that's in the main level. Floor supplies around the perimeter. You know, you go out there with your field notes. It's wood construction, so we need to do ducted return in the building. You can't have a plenum return, which is how it was designed originally, which is against the fire code. We need to have fire dampers through any of the rated floors and partitions as well. So I'm going to need to note that on the plans. A lot of exposed glass, as you can see the floor supply grills. Decent cooling load. I'm going to have to confirm the loads here, run the load calculations against what the contractor did. Verify that the systems they've already installed are sufficient. They should be. They've provided me the manual JS and D calculations. I'm going to do the commercial HVAC calc and then the ventilation calcs with this to provide to the building department and a full construction document set. But yeah, here's a typical engineering task. You know, you'll be asked to do similar projects. This is a good one. In regards to fees, I quoted them, was it 16 hours of work? So we're going to charge them $6,000 for the plumbing and mechanical design. And you also have to make sure your fee covers any construction admin. So you're going to be asked to go through the building department review process again. You got to make sure your client's going to get through the design. So you'll have to respond to a few more hours of work. We bump up the fee a little bit for unknown. I do like a 3% markup typically. Depending on the client, you know, if we work with the client a lot, we don't really mark up the design because they're giving us continuous work. This is a new client. They want to get it done quickly, so we've charged a decent fee that's going to cover all our costs and some profit. We charge $150 an hour per senior mechanical engineer design. That's the rate I bill. In reality, you're paid $45 an hour on your paycheck, but you know, if you can line up this work consistently and get decent contracts like this, you can make pretty profitable business. And that's what I've been trying to do, keep this company running. You know, during the shutdown right now, projects are slowing down a little bit, so we're pursuing any work we can get. Okay, working from home again today. just actually finished up for the day, but I wanted to follow up with the video I was putting together yesterday on the mechanical design for that 3-unit house in Colorado here. So I'm going to kind of pan the screen around here and we'll go through. This is the final mechanical plan. What we did, we went through, as I was showing yesterday, we went through, pulled up the pictures, documented the as-built conditions, and we needed to comply to the building department request, bringing it up to code. Basically, on the design, I went in and added 1-hour rated fire dampers because they're going through a fire rated floor from the basement up to the main unit. We've documented all the ductwork sizes. We've shown the new furnace location, supply and return ducts for the different zones, and just really detailed this out with notes. For example, 4-inch dryer exhaust with dryer box install. Each piece of duct you want to label the size, the use, supply return, outside air or exhaust. I also added what I was noticing, they didn't have outside air, so I provided new outside air duct to all the furnaces as we see here. Where the hell did I put it? Oh, there it is. Note E, this is an outside air louver, so we're going to bring in fresh outside air to the furnaces and duct it into the return. Went through the 3 levels here. That's level 2. Level 3. As we can see in these photos here. That's the building. See the 3 units, the 3 levels of windows. It's a pretty interesting design. I think it's a retirement home basically on a golf course based on the use. It was interesting. A lot of the 2 of the units didn't even have kitchens because apparently the tenants just go to the golf course to eat. So that's kind of interesting. 99% of the residential projects will have a kitchen at least in there. So I wanted to show that, finish that up. I'm working on the plumbing designs right now. I'm still going through, so to be completed, hopefully tomorrow morning. Went through, did the load calculation here. Detail out the zones, basically showing the wall areas, the R values of the envelope and glass, windows, people, lights, equipment, and walls. So you show all that, it runs it through the software and tells you what the load on your system is for your zone. This is a 2-ton sensible load, and mixing outside air and adding a safety factor. The contractor actually used a 4-ton system, so they got plenty of air, which is good. They're covered, they're not overcooling, it's fine. And looking from the administrative side, this was a change order actually to a small contract we initially started with the client. We were hired initially to do a 1-line electrical diagram because the building department had questions when they came out for the inspection. Then they got stopped. The contractor hired us again to complete the MEP, the mechanical, electrical, and plumbing designs for the building. But just showing this, I completed this project in about a week. Well, a little less than a week getting out to the site. And it's pretty profitable work, $8,900. So you can get this stuff done quickly and efficiently. I don't know what my dollar per hour breakout is, but it's pretty profitable. But you do have to move fast and you got to know what you're doing.